You steady me, slow and sweet. We sway, take the lead, and I will follow. Finally ready now to close my eyes and just believe that you won't lead me where you don't go. When my faith gets tight and my hope seems lost, you spin me.
Did you always know you would be a pastor's wife?
Oh no,
Okay.
oh no. The first time when they had me and Ed up at the front praying for us, Ed's mom came up to me and said, "Are you ready to be a pastor's wife?" And I'm like, "Oh no, I don't know." But I did tell her, whatever it takes, I'm ready. Well, I never knew anything about the Lord, and I had a couple of friends in high school, and they were fasting and praying, and I'm like, "What are y'all doing? Why are y'all not eating, you know?"
Yeah.
And they were telling me about the Lord, and they told me about the Holy Ghost. I said, "The Holy what?" And so the Lord was kind of just drawing me then, and Tammy handed me a Bible and told me to read Revelations, and I was like, "Oh my gosh, these people are crazy." But there was a volleyball game, and she had invited me to go. And I didn't want to go because I wasn't in church, and I thought, I don't know if I want to be around all these church people or not. And my mama said, "Well, you might meet your future husband playing volleyball." And so then that night I met my husband Ed, and from then we would go to church together. And I didn't, it was just like, I don't know, the Lord was calling me, and I had this dream, and about my dad. My dad had passed away after we got married. We were only married like 6 months, and it was a terrifying dream, and I couldn't even tell Ed about it for a while. And it was the Lord let me know that I need to change my life. And so then I was seeking the Lord and seeking His Spirit. And I remember I was looking out at everybody, and it was just like a humdrum type service. And I was in the baby room. I had Crystalline at that time. And I was looking out and I thought, why aren't these people worshiping? Oh, they've got something I want so bad. And so I thought, I'm not leaving here until I get the Holy Ghost. I'm not leaving. And so then I go and go back in there. And Brother Costlet, he had everybody stand. He always gives altar call, but this particular night, he didn't. And the Lord told me, if you can, because I was a big Dallas Cowboys fanatic since I was a little girl, because that was my family. And he was like, if you can't, shout for me like you do for them, So I knew at this time, and it was time for us to go, and I was like, oh no, I'm not leaving here. I done told the Lord I'm not leaving here until I get filled with Him. And so I run up there and I start shouting just like I would for a football game, but I was doing it for the Lord. And it was no time. The Lord just took over, and I ended up at the back of the church. I was praising the Lord. I had to get rid of that pride. And so from then on, it was just like a whole new life for me. Changed my heart. Saved me from so much destruction that, I was headed for. And I don't know, I just love Him. It was just like, your first love. I just cried, and I loved everybody. That's part of loving the Lord, is just being filled with His Spirit causes you to love everyone. And I don't know, I've been praising Him ever since. It's been, rough here and there, but it's been a great life. When I got filled with the Holy Ghost, and we were going to the Clifton Church, Brother Costlet Church, and they had a choir, and anybody could be in the choir, and it was an awesome choir. And Sister Little was the choir director, and I started singing there, and then every once in a while do a special, and I just loved it. I enjoyed it so much, and throughout the years, just singing specials here and there. And then in 2008, when we started Living Hope Outreach, I was the only one pretty much to sing. And so I had to sing, which I enjoyed it. And so that's where it started.
So what's the difference between you singing a song and you leading worship? What's that?
That's a big difference. Singing a song, it wasn't so hard. I just love to sing. But to actually get up and talk, see, it's a difference for me to get up and talk to people and try to minister than just singing a song and trying to get them engaged in the presence of the Lord. And I don't know, it's fearful in a way, but it's a good fear. It's the Lord, it's stepping out of that box and allowing the Lord to lead you. In Psalms 29 and 2, it says, "Give unto the Lord the glory due to his name, and worship the Lord in beauty and in holiness." And so, I don't know, it's a different thing. It's a beautiful thing, and I enjoy it. I love it. I'm thankful, very thankful that the Lord has called me to that place.
Oh, when we dance, we dance. We dance, just you and me. And I will lock eyes with